All right, we're going to talk about the JamAlong Jam Room. This is your own online environment and dashboard where you can have all of your practice materials and lesson plan in one place. So I've just logged into my own Jam Room. Yes, I have one. I need to practice as well. And on the left, you'll see we've got your lesson plan. This is where you have all the things we're currently working on together. And if you want, you can print this out to keep in a binder or somewhere else, just to keep track of your lesson plan. And then we've got your song list, okay, with scrollable bar. And what this does, it allows us to keep track of what songs we're working on, but also the level of accomplishment. So if we're learning Salty Dog, we want to make sure we learn the backup first. As you know, that's how we jam. And then once you got the lead under your belt, we'll check the lead box. Once we do a variation or another way to play the song, generally moving up the fingerboard. So if your Salty Dog starts like, then the variation might be something like. So basically, in a jam, you have a couple ways to do the song. And finally, we check the improv box when we taught you how to improvise using licks or scales. That's your song list. You can also print this out as well to put in your binder or bring to jams so you know what you know. Alrighty? And then we have our audio player. Now this is a new feature, and this is really awesome because it allows you to play the songs that are in your lesson plan, but also slow down or speed up the tempo and loop sections for practicing. So let's say I'm going to work on Angel from Montgomery. I'm going to go over here to my lesson plan, and I'm going to open up the score in a PDF file, right? Now, while I have that out, I'm going to go back to my jam room, and I'm going to select the banjo lead here and play it. And that matches the tablature. Now if you need to go back to the beginning, we just click this and it locks you back up to the top. Now here's the fun part. If we want to practice a certain section, we're going to go over here to the tempo controls, and you have 75% and then all the way down to 25%. We're going to take it to 0.5, which is a good starter for looping sections. That'll make it nice and slow for us. Now when I click play, I'm going to run over here to this loop arrow, and as soon as I click it, it will start the loop. When I click it again, it will stop the loop. Let's go. I'm hovering here. Okay, I'm going to start the loop right here. End it. Now you can see it's looping that section. We can even adjust the length of the loop by dragging the looped area while in practice. All right? And then when you're done, just click the loop arrows again. The loop goes away. So that allows you to practice certain sections of any of your songs you're practicing. So far we've talked about in your jam room our lesson plan, our song list with the progress boxes, our JamAlong audio player with adjustable tempos and looping feature. And then we have a notepad here where you can keep questions or thoughts as you're practicing. And now we have the new time tracker. When you sit down to practice, click start practice. And then when you're ready to start, boom, it's timing you, okay, as you practice. If you need to pause to go to the bathroom, you're not going to lose your count. Resume, and it's timing your practice session so you can sort of keep track of how much time you're able to put in, say on a weekly basis. I'm going to go end practice. Now it's logged my hours. Now we have a metronome down here. We don't use the metronome a whole lot simply because now we have the new app, the backing tracker, I'm about to tell you about. But if you do want to use the metronome, it's really easy. Just click play and then adjust the tempo. Do all that kind of stuff. Now, this is your first app that you have with JamAlong Lessons. When you log in, you have all this in front of you so you know exactly what you're doing. And if you're a binder type person like me, you can print out your song list and your lesson plan. Now let's talk about the next app, the backing tracker. All right, let's talk about the backing tracker app. This is your little robot guitar player that will play along with you as long as you need, and you can add your own songs or play the songs existing in the app. So when you go to your Jam Room online, you'll see we have a link here for the backing tracker in your jam room. When you click that, okay, it opens up a new app, and it looks like a blank field. So there's two ways to use this. The first way is to go down to the bottom and click all songs or my songs, and it opens up the library that everyone's added in here. Let's say we want to play, Alabama Jubilee. I'm going to click the title, and now we have a chord chart that opens up, and you can see that we have a number of features we can adjust. So if I click spacebar, we're playing now. I can play to my heart's delight. If I want to speed it up, I just click faster, slow it down, click the minus, get as slow as you need, space bar to stop it. Now, a couple things you can do to manipulate the track. I can go up here to the key drop down and put it in any key. The app knows all the chords for every key. I can change the number of clicks that start. I can add a capo, meaning it'll sound like the capo's on the app, so you can play along with capoed songs. And I can also go to the Nashville numbers if I want to use numbers as opposed to letters for the more jazzy people among you. So that's using the backing tracker with existing songs. Now, if I clear this by refreshing or hitting new song, now you have a blank field. Okay, so we're going to look at a blank field now. And all you do to create your song is you title it, of course, My Awesome Song. We pick our key. Let's say we're going to put it in the people's key of G. Let's make it a waltz 3/4 time. And then I'm going down here to the bottom, and I just left click and hold up, drag up my chords. So let's drag up a G here. Let's say we want to go to a C right here, and then we want to go to A minor. I click on the chord. It gives us three options: major, minor, and 7. I'm going to drag up that A minor. Let's go to the D and be sassy and put a D7 in there. Boom. Okay, now I can copy the line if I'm in a hurry to make an exercise, and we choose a tempo. I'm going to bring it up to like 140. Click the space bar, and away we go with your new awesome song. You can practice to your heart's delight. One more feature: when you do pull up a song, let's say we go to Alabama Jubilee again, love that song, you'll find that there is a little traffic light over here in the upper right. Now what that does is it allows you to practice jamming. If you click green, it'll basically, green means you're going on your lead, and then it'll give you a yellow when you're about to switch, and then you switch to backup. Let's say you click red first, which I recommend. You're going to start with the backup part. I'm clicking red, here away we go. I'm comping. In a jam, this would be me playing backup for you, okay? Not my lead part yet. And now you look at the light. It's yellow, meaning it's counting you down for your lead. Get ready. And now it's you. So on and so forth. So that allows you to train, just like in a jam session, going back and forth from comping to a lead part. That's the backing tracker app. That is part of your suite of apps in your jam room. So with the JamAlong system, you get your jam room, which is basically a dashboard with all these awesome features to keep track of your practice and make it more effective, and a link to the backing tracker app, which allows you to play along with your robot guitar playing friend till the cows freeze over. Now, if you don't want to be next to your computer, and many of us don't sometimes, I don't always want to be next to my computer, you can have the complete freedom to practice in the park or your kitchen like I'm doing, using your Stealth Stand, okay? Now, as it explains on stealthstand.com, this is the device that goes on your knee that can hold a number of different devices. Here I'm using the Stealth clamp that clamps on the phone. So now I have my phone right here to go, my Stealth bag with my music charts and books and whatever I need, and I'm completely music stand independent now. So for example, I've got my tuner pulled up. Tuning is great musical hygiene. Great to do between every song. So we love having the tuner right there. And as we all know, the clip-on tuners generally the batteries run out or we lose them, okay? So now I'm in tune. I'm gonna hop over here to my JamAlong Jam Room. I got my audio player pulled up. I'm gonna play along with, let's say, Angel from Montgomery, and I'm gonna practice my part. Here we go. Off and away. So here I have all the benefits of my JamAlong apps, my Jam Room and my backing tracker right here on my knee, and I can be anywhere. I could be in the park, I could be picking by the river, and I have basically everything that I had on my computer right here on my phone. I've got my lyrics here, I've got my tuner, I've got my JamAlong Practice Room app, I've got my backing tracker pulled up. Everything's right here for the best practice sessions of your life without being by a computer and without having to haul a music stand around.